Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to my YouTube video. My name is Parzival and today I'm going to show you how to create this exact automatic crop farm using two villagers. It's relatively cheap. The only pain bit, as I'll mention later on, is the two villagers. That's not too bad, but we'll get stuck straight into it. Sit back, relax and enjoy this video. As you said previously, we will be building the auto crop farm. This is the list of stuff that you're going to require. So I've got 206 to 215 carrots or potatoes. I'm using potatoes because you can cook them into a better food source. You've got 96 glass so you can see inside. 8 carpet, 3 building blocks, 1 bed, 3 hoppers, 4 chests, 1 trapdoor, 1 glowstone, 1 composter, 2 hopper mine carts, 1 or 2 rails. I'm using 2 rails because it's just slightly easier. You will get them back. 2 water buckets to make an infinite water source, and then a block to turn a villager into a job that's not a farmer. So I've got a flexion table. You can use a brewing stand or a lectern or a barrel and anything that's not a compost. And then if you would like to build it not on the floor, you're going to need 217 dirt blocks in order to form the bottom and some slabs to hold the water in. 9 slabs to be exact. Right. Let's get going. I've already decided roughly where I want it. This is going to be the front of it for my farm. So what we need to do, 2 high, and then diagonally count 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And on the 9th one, go 1, 2, and then the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 9th one, 1, 2. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 9th one, 1, 2, and then these two should link up perfectly. And then we break these two, and then we've got to find the middle. So there. This is the middle. So this is where we will make our infinite water source. So, for those of you who don't know how to do an infinite water source, so build a 2 by 2, place 1 water in one corner, and then the exact opposite corner, place another water. You'll get some still water. Take it from one corner, and you've got an infinite water source. Fill this up with water. So the next bit we've got to do is placing the outside water sources, so all the farmland has access to water. So we've got to go to one of the edges, so one of the 3 bits, go to the corner and count 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then break water, skip 1, break water, and then you should have 3 left. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. So let's go fill our water buckets up, and then go for the next one. So 1, 2, 3, break, skip 1, break. Let's go and get the water again. Corner 1, 2, 3, break, 1, 2. So skip 1 and then break. back to get the last bit of water. Go to the edge. 1, 2, 3, break. Skip 1, break. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Right, so for this next bit, you're going to want to, don't need the buckets at the moment, so you want the composter and the glowstone. So you want to place a temporary block there, the composter over the water, and then the glowstone over the composter. And then get your building blocks. I've gone for stone bricks just because they look nice. And you've got place 1 on top and then 1, 2 away. And then get the bed and place the bed underneath the blocks and break the temporary block. And then that's this part done. So for this next bit, you are going to need a hoe. Got one in the chest here. And we're going to make everything inside this glass farmland. So we're tilling the grass. Let's sleep so we don't get attacked by any unwanted visitors. And then the rain should go away as well. Right, that's all been farmed. Let's get our potatoes. Don't need the hoe anymore. Potatoes. And plant our potatoes. Oh, don't eat it. Stop eating it. There you go, stop eating it now. Last stack. Providing I didn't actually eat any, it should be the perfect amount. There we go. Perfect. Right, so for this next bit, you want to grab the carpet before we forget and just place it over the water sources. Just so the villager can't get stuck in there. Right, so what we want to do now, break this one, get your hopper and place it into the dirt, the block below, so there. And then we want to grab one of our rails. I like to do it sideways, so in case the minecart hopper likes to move, then it can't really go anywhere. So minecart with hopper, place that on top, and then carefully break the rail, so then it should sink. So then we go on top, place a temporary block there. This is where the second rail will come in handy. So place the rail, second minecart with hopper, and then break the rail again. Well, you don't need to break the rail, just break the temporary block, and then get the trap door and place it there. And that's that bit done. For this next bit, we're going to be building the area to house our second villager. I did go and grab 2 more glass because I miscounted. We're going to need 2 more than what we originally said earlier. So you should, by this bit, you should have 10. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be a 1 block gap for the villager to go into in a short time. Right, now we need to dig underneath so we can access our hopper. We'll dig a little 3x3 hole, and there is our hopper. So we'll put a temporary block there, and then a chest, 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 chest. We've got hopper. Break this one, so crouch and jump, and then place the hopper into the chest. And then that is our collection system sorted. This next bit is going to be the slightly trickier bit. So we're going to have to get the villagers into place. So one of the villagers is going to go in there, trapped forever. And one of the villagers is going in there to harvest all of our crops. So this is where you're going to need 2 villagers in like mine carts or boats. I've already got mine sorted. Place that down. So I'm just going to place that there. I'm going to go and get a villager. Just make sure this is facing the right way. This is my villager breeder. Yeah, you can't really see it very well, but if enough of you want me to show you how to make it, then I'll make it in a future video. But that's my villager breeder. It houses lots and lots of villagers. Right, so he's gone down here already. The first one's going to be relatively straightforward, because all we need nope, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Nudge it slowly up, and then it'd help if I put enough rails down, and then he is in there forever. Pick the minecart up, and he should take the farmer job. Perfect. Right, now to go and get the second one. Beautiful, he should stop there. Wonderful, right. Now it's the tricky bit, because we've got to get him all the way around there. So let's get rid of this bit. Get rid of some of the rails, because we're going to need them. And then push him along there. Break some more rails. push him towards his forever home. Right, get him to stop. Right, this is where you're going to need the fletching table, or equivalent. Right, so I need 32 sticks. So what you want to do is make sure he trades at least once to lock in, lock in the job, so he won't ever change his job now. So I've got 32 sticks. Get an emerald for him, so he now won't ever change his job. So that now he can't accidentally become a farmer. And then nudge him slightly into place. Then we've got to try and hit that without hitting him. So both are in place. Just make sure he's still got his job. Still got his job. Both villagers are in place. On to the next part. For the next part, and more or less the final part, we are more or less done now. So it's just a little bit of tidying up. You could expand this bit if you really wanted to. See, they're already trading. So I'll take the minecart and the potato. I'll leave the potatoes in there. So there's nothing in there. Yeah, it's just a bit of tidy up. Breaking that bit. So we don't need the fletching table anymore. So you can keep it for another time if you really want to keep it. But yeah, it's just a little bit of tidy up. Because the farm is now is done. So if you wanted to, you could put torches around the edges to stop mobs from spawning. You can put slabs on top if you don't want to light it up. But yeah, in a future video, I will be adding a second layer, because you can just keep adding layers and layers and layers on top. You could make it like a 10-story if you really wanted to. But in another video, I will be making a second layer, and I will show you how to make that. It's pretty simple. The villager likes to stand on the carpet and do spins for some reason. Yeah, Minecraft. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to stand down the bottom and AFK for half an hour, for 30 minutes, and I will be able to show you how much stuff, how many crops gets collected in half an hour with just one layer. So I'll do that now. So what we'll do, just double check that everything's empty. We're starting afresh. Got nothing in my invent. Nothing there. Right, so we will go up here so we can watch him do his work. And then I'll stay by the bed, so I'll sleep when it's night time, just so we don't get attacked by mobs. And we'll wait here for half an hour and see how many potatoes he has made. So I will see you in half an hour. Welcome back, guys. That is our half an hour up. Say hello to our little friend. Hello. Let's go and see how many potatoes we collected. So we've got 128 plus that many, so 163. 163 every half hour from doing absolutely nothing, from just working or running about or just staying relatively close to it. It's relatively cheap as well, which is pretty good. So the only pain bit is trying to get trying to locate some villagers, but if you've got some villagers, then it's relatively cheap. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, for taking your time out of your day to watch it. If you could please leave a comment, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, that would be massively appreciated. It shows me, it shows YouTube that you like this content, so then I'll create a lot more for you. Thank you all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one.